What's up, everybody? This is a tutorial from flowridelive, and this is how to install a Proto standard compression system. So basically, this is my Proto SCS. I've decided to take it off and just show you guys a quick tutorial on how to install it and tighten it once you've installed it. So basically what you're going to want to do is it comes with 4 bolts, and it's a 4-bolt compression system, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slightly tighten each of your 4 bolts inside of your clamp. And so then you're going to want to take out one of them. I suggest one of them in the middle. And then you're going to start and go and thread it through the other side. And this is going to be how you stretch your clamp to put it on top of the forks, which you don't need right now, and you're just going to be like, oh, yeah, it just fits over. But if you're running standard sized bars with the shim, or if you're running oversized bars, which is what I run, you're going to want to stretch the clamp or else the bars won't fit in. So you're going to want what you're going to want to do is you're going to thread the bolt through the side, and you're just going to tighten it down until finally you can see in the middle, maybe you can see that there's a small end sticking out through the center of the clamp. So now you're going to want to go grab a coin. I have a nickel right here, and you're going to want to stick it smoothly in between the bolt and the side of the compression system. And so you're not going to want to do it too far, because you don't want to have it inside the clamp necessarily. Oops, just dropped it. But so yeah, I'm just going to do that real quick. So you put your coin in, not too far, and then just throw it down. You're going to want to look inside. So if you can see inside, no point of the coin is sticking out through, so it's not going to interfere with the forks or the bars. So what you're going to do now is you take your Allen key that you have, and you're going to tighten this down. Oops. Just tighten this down. A fair amount, not too much. You're not going to want to totally thread apart this thing. Oops, my bad. And so now, as you can see, it's stretched out a little bit more after I tighten this down, and this pushes against the coin to spread this apart. And so now what you're going to want to do is you just want to slide that on there. And then this next most important part is to make sure it's straight, because a lot of people don't have theirs straight yet, and it's just a total bizarre thing when they try to put their bar in, and then they take the coin out and stuff, and then it gets locked on and you can't do it. So basically you want to make sure it's straight. And so now don't take the coin out of your SCS, because the entire reason is because you're going to want to fit your bars in now. But before you can fit your bars in, you have this little part of your SCS that is the little star ring, and it comes with this bolt that threads into the star nut that you put in your forks. So you're just going to drop that in there, and then just fidget with it a little bit, my bad, and until it just sits flat, and you can see that it's going to reach into the star nut in your forks once you've started tightening it down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my hex key, or whatever you want to call it, Allen key, and you're just going to tighten it down so that it fits into your forks. So I'm just tightening this down now, and so yep, now I can feel that it's tightened, and now my forks aren't moving very much, which is great. And so in order to get the maximum compression out of the clamp, you're going to want to tighten it down until you can't really feel your forks moving smoothly anymore. So this is pretty good, except I've just learned through experience that it's easy to take a pair of pliers, and then since it's kind of difficult to tighten it, and then just hold it, and then just sort of tighten it like that now. And that is now pretty dialed, solid in there and stuff. Not moving very much, which is good, because once you add the weight of your bars, it's going to spin a lot smoother. So yeah, this is perfect now. So what you're going to do now is you're going to want to grab your bars. I run oversized HIC Lucky bars, but I cut off the bottom because, first of all, with an SCS, your bars raise up an extra 2.5 inches. So you're going to want to cut the slit off if you have a slit in your bars, because if you have a slit, your bars are going to snap. And you obviously don't want that to happen, because that would suck. So what you're going to want to do, if you have standard size bars, it comes with a little shim that you just stick your bars into, or stick on your bars and then just slide it in. What you want to do is just kind of slide your bars in, and then make sure that this is all straight and ready to go. So my SCS is straight with my forks, and that's all good to go now. And so then you're just going to make sure your bars are straight with your forks now and your SCS, and that looks perfect. So now what you're just going to want to do is just simply take your Allen key, and then without moving anything, take this out and make sure that it loosens up. Your coin will fall out. You're going to want to take this guy out of your SCS. There we go. And this is going to be completely tightened now. So yeah, you're going to have this now, and this is going to be all threaded through and really nice and solid and stable now. And so then all you're going to want to do is thread this back through and then tighten these guys down a little bit further every time. Just make sure that when you're tightening your standard compression system, that you absolutely do not tighten one all the way down as tight as it can go, and then just do the other ones, or don't loosen it that way anyways either, because you'll definitely strip your bolts. And a friend of mine actually did that, and his bolts got totally stripped, and it sucked because he had to just order an entire new bolt set, and it took a really long time to get to him. So here we go. Now that you have these in, you're just going to do like a rotation or two when you're first starting off. So a little bit of rotation, until you can just feel that they're slightly getting pressured into there. And so yeah, you get that. Now you're down to the bottom one. Go like that. Perfect. Now you just go back up to the top. Just do like a little half pull, pull, and then just start equaling it down. And so guys, while I'm doing this, definitely subscribe, and be sure to comment on my video if you have any tutorials that you want me to do. I'll see if I can help you out on them. But yeah, it would really help if I got more subscribers and more video views. I might be able to post more videos, and might have more motivation to post videos and everything. The reason why I haven't posted a lot of scooter videos lately is because I sprained one of my fingers, and it's really difficult to ride. And so yeah, you're just going to want to tighten this down. This is pretty much done now. Just going to tighten it down pretty much as far as it can go, so you can sort of see the bolts coming through on this opposite side. Go down a little further, and finally the last bolt, and you're all set. So this is your Proto SCS. Spins like a boss now because the added weight is on the bars. So I'll just show you what this looks like. The bars are straight, just like that. Proto SCS, flush through into the start out in your forks, and your forks are just chilling there. It's, in my preference, one of the best compression systems that you will ever buy for your scooter, so definitely look into it. But yeah, this is on how to install your Proto SCS and tighten it. Once you've done that, and just be sure to subscribe, comment, like, rate, everything like that. So be sure to do that, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed.